Good morning everyone. So I'm Micaela B. Feliciano, the presenter today, and my topic is all about durian or Durian sabatinus in scientific need. So we proceed to the chapter 8, which is the plant and soil nutrient management. So there are macro and micronutrients in managing nutrient requirements of durian. As you can see in the slides, the macronutrient is the NPK or the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, while the micronutrients is the magnesium, sulfur, iron, manganese, and copper. Those are the necessary elements for healthy growth of durian need to manage and to help to prevent deficiencies that can cause various issues. The next slide is nutrient deficiency symptoms in durian. Let's start here in nitrogen. So pag kulang ng nitrogen ang durian trees, makikita nyo na yung mga matured leaves are color pale yellow pero hindi nagkakos ng defoliation. So, the leaves are much smaller than wood pulverization, kulang ng phosphorus. The symptoms of potassium deficiency appears first on the old leaves. It characterized by yellowing on the tip of the leaf. Copper deficiency symptoms. When the young leaves are deformed with a brown border, followed by withering of the tip. Magnesium deficiency symptoms occurs mainly on older leaves starting in the middle of the leaves, near in the midrib and extending to the margin and may cause leaf drop. Sulfur deficiency symptoms first appear on the young leaves, initially as a small yellow spot will gradually grow with the veins remaining green. Iron deficiency symptoms is when the young leaves do not form chlorophyll. And the next one is the manganese deficiency symptoms is when the old leaves becomes green and yellow with the veins still green. To determine soil fertility for durian cultivation, soil sampling and analysis should be conducted. Methods of applying fertilizer. We have broadcasting and fertigation. Chapter 9, Water Management. Durian tree required specific irrigation practices for optimal growth and fruit production. In determining irrigation requirements involves considering factors such as climate, soil type, stage of the tree growth, and local water ability. Methods of irrigation, we have drip irrigation and sprinkler irrigation. Chapter 10, Regulation of Flowering and Fruiting. Let's start from the juvenility. The juvenility of durian trees refers to the early growth stage before fruiting production, lasting around 5 to 10 years. During this phase, the tree focuses on vigorous vegetative growth, establish root and branches. Proper care, including water, nutrients, and pest control is crucial. Transition to maturity involves signs of flowering and fruiting. Patience and care during juvenility set the foundation for future fruit production and overall tree health. Here is the flower inductions of durian. Durian flower will grow from the stem of the branches, like this. After that, magiging ganito yung itsura niya. So after niya mag-bloom yung mga flowers ng durian trees, unti-unti siya malalaglag to develop durian fruit. Yung flowers ng durian trees is bisexual. So, the flowers need to be pollinated with bees or hands to achieve greater efficiency. Here is the process how they hand-pollinated the durian flowers. Usually, yung pag-hand pollination is ginagawa nila ng gabi. Yan, kinukulat nila yung mga ibang pollen ng mga flowers. Sa kanila dinidikit or pinagsasama yung mga pollen para mag-pollinate. Fruit set and rentation. Fruit set and rentation are crucial stage in the development of durian. Ensuring a successful harvest, here are the key points about fruit set and rentation in durian trees based on the information provided. The number 1 is fruit set. Here is the pollination, cross-pollination, optimal condition. The second one is fruit rentation, factors, thinning, pest and disease control. And the third one is the environmental factors. Meron tayo dyang weather condition, watering, and nutrient availability. Chapter 11, nakapaloob dito yung mga disease and pests ng mga durian trees. Leaf spots. This disease lead to leaf blight, and then punch canker caused by fungus can have the terminal effect of durian trees. This disease affects various parts of the trees including the trunk, branches, and even the fruit, leading to significant damage and potentially impact on the overall health and productivity of durian trees. and the fruit rot. This fungal disease affects the fruits of the durian tree, leading to rotting, spoilage, and the decrease of food quality. Then anthracnose, this fungal disease affects not only the leaves and flowers but also the fruits of durian trees, potentially leading to significant damage and reduced fruit quality. Then bark beetles can cause significant damage by burrowing into the bark of the trees, leading to various issues that can impact the health and productivity of the durian trees. Then the fruit borers, these pests can cause damage by tunneling into the fruit, leading to spoilage, reduced quality, and potential yield loss. Then stem borers, these pests can cause damage by tunneling into the stem, leading to weakened structural integrity, reducing growth and potential tree mortality. Then thrips and scale insect. These pests can cause damage by feeding on plant tissues, leading to wilting, discoloration, and reduce the tree health. Crop protection principles and approaches. Durian trees requires protection from pests and disease to ensure healthy growth and optimal fruit production. Key principles include integrated pest management, disease management, pest control, monitoring and record keeping, training and education, and the lastly is chemical control. Chapter 12, Pruning. So bakit ba natin kailangan mag-prune ng mga durian trees? Para may develop ang strong tree structure and vigorous canopy shape that facilitate horticultural practices and enhance fruit production and quality. And also to ensure trees are vigorous and healthy and at least resist to disease and insects. There are other forms of pruning that can benefit durian trees. The first one is the thinning, the second one is heading back, then the third one is deadwood pruning, and the fourth one is the topulary pruning, and the fifth one is renewal pruning. Chapter 13, the harvesting and handling of the crop. Maturity indices. So nakabase yung maturity indices niya sa age of fruit based on the calendar days. Yung local varieties can be harvested at 106 to 108 days old. And then yung ibang varieties naman like Montong, 125 days old siya pwedeng i-harvest, and then yung Chani is 112 to 113 days old. Another ways to know the maturity of durian trees is the changes associated with the fruit maturity. Ayan, malalaman nating matured na yung durian. Color ng husk niya is from green to light brown with yellowish green tinge. And then yung sa tip of the spine. The immature fruit is green or light brown in color. When the fruit matures, the fruit tip turns into dark brown. And the spines. When the spines become more flexible and can be pushed inwards more easily than those of the immature fruits. And then the structure of abscission layer on the pedicel become very distinct or namamaga na siya. Pag matured na yung durian, nagiging rough yung pedicel surface nito. And also the sounds emitted by the fruit when top becomes dull and hollow. The fruit has a strong, perceptible aroma. The fruit stalk is sweet when cut at harvest. The matured or the ripe fruit floats in the water and sink when still immature or with defects. Harvesting method, meron tayo dyan tatlong harvesting method. The first one is pick up durian from the ground, catch durian with netting, harvest durian with string. So yan, ipapakita ko sa inyo yung isang video kung paano siya mag-harvest ng durian. Chapter 14, Primary Processing of Durian Crop. Here is an overview of the primary processing step involved in durian. The first one is the harvesting, the second one is cleaning and sorting, the third one is opening and extracting flesh, the fourth one is packaging, the fifth one is storage, the sixth one is value addition, and number 7, quality control, the number 8, market readiness, number 9, waste reduction. And that's all for today. Thank you.